something goes wrong while you're abroad, or you don't like your host family, or whatever it is, you can go to them, ask them questions, ask them advice, ask them what to do if you are caught in a certain situation. And that's something that you don't have if you don't go through an agency. Hey everyone, my name is Edwina. I am one of the co-founders of Au Pair Au Paris, and today I am here to break down reasons to use an agency. If you don't know me already, Au Pair Au Paris is a company I started with my best friend Hannah. We met as au pairs in Paris a few years ago, well, 7 years ago, and we made this organization in order to empower au pairs to get information and to establish community to meet each other once they do become au pairs. We, Au Pair Au Paris, works with Au Pair Butterfly because we really think they are one of the, if not the best agency around, and we really trust them. We know their staff, and we really trust them, which is why we recommend them to au pairs in Au Pair Au Paris. With that, I just wanted to give you a number of reasons why using an agency is great. I will say it depends on your personality. Using an agency isn't for everyone, but there are definitely some amazing benefits to using an agency in order to find your host family, or maybe not to find your host family, but to go through contracts with, to go through visas with, etc. So I'll be breaking those down today in 4 different reasons. Let's go. One is safety and information. Going through an agency, you know that you're getting the most up-to-date information, you know that you can trust them and you can ask them any questions that you have, and it's just kind of a safety net. If something goes wrong while you're abroad, or you don't like your host family, or whatever it is, you can go to them, ask them questions, ask them advice, ask them what to do if you are caught in a certain situation. And that's something that you don't have if you don't go through an agency. If you're moving abroad for the very first time and you're young and you just aren't sure of yourself, going through and having someone to hold your hand is just such a great benefit. And even if you don't change host families or you don't go through rematch, having that in the back of your head is just a really great reassurance, not only for you, but for your parents or for your support system looking out for you while you're abroad, because you don't know anyone in your new community. And so just having at least one person that you do know can really put your mind at ease and help you ease into into your new situation and make the transition a lot easier. Number two is the flexibility. Au Pair Butterfly is a great agency because they not only help you find a host family, but you can also pick a different package. So it really depends on the person, because everyone is so different and everyone's looking for such different things. There are different packages that you can choose from, whether it's just going through the contract with them, because when you are an au pair, you have to have a signed contract with your family, or it's very recommended, which lays out how many hours you should work and certain legal restrictions, which your agency, the Au Pair Butterfly agency, knows and has the most up-to-date information on, and therefore you and your host family can go through Butterfly just to do the contract, or you can go through them to find your host family, or you can go to them to go through rematch, etc. So there's like a lot of flexibility and a lot of options, which is something I really appreciate, because a lot of agencies are only seasonal. They'll only take on au pairs, one time of the year, and the rest of the year that's it. And so you just don't have those restrictions and those limits with Au Pair Butterfly. You can go in and you don't even have to pay to see their families. You can pay, or you can sign up, make a profile, and go through the interview process if you so choose. Interview is not required. It's just highly recommended because you'll get better matches. But you can just go through without paying and look through their families, and then it's not until you get matched that you do pay, which is really awesome. It just gives you a lot of autonomy in terms of the whole process. So it's that nice balance of having an agency but not having someone overrule your situation and make choices for you, which I feel like is a big fear when you are taking that agency route. Third reason we particularly love Au Pair Butterfly is because we know the staff, me and Hannah, Au Pair Au Paris, we know the staff that are behind the agency, and that's just such a great and relieving feeling to know that there are people behind the agency who really care about au pairs, who really care about au pairs creating community. They found Au Pair Au Paris, they know about us, and they really empower and advocate for us to keep doing what we do, which is amazing, because I feel like au pair voices are often silenced because we are young, we are moving abroad for the first time, and sometimes we don't know all of our rights, and to know the staff and the people behind the agency and to know that they have the au pair's best interests in mind is something that I can't say about all agencies, which I really, really appreciate. And that's just something that's super, super important, because you want your agency to be just as much for the family as they are for you. So there's that good neutral balance and those just good people behind the agency at work. And the fourth reason why I would say it's good to go through an agency is just having that plan B. You just honestly don't know what could happen, especially if you're going at it with like no money. Paying an agency and putting that money up front can really be a good choice to make, because then everything else is taken care of. If ever you go through a rematch, like, they'll put you up, they'll help you through the process and make sure that you have a smooth transition from one family to the other. They also won't force you to stay at a family if you don't want to stay at that family. They'll advocate for you, and they'll make sure that the family knows how you feel and you know how the family feels, and there's that voice helping you through the awkwardness that is au pairing sometimes. And having that third party just validate how you feel and help you communicate how you feel is really great. And so it's just, again, a safety net, but also it provides you with a plan B and just a third party to help you make everything a smoother experience, and just have that voice that you know can help you is just a support system. And having a community through your agency is like such a beautiful thing, which leads me to my fifth and final reason. I feel like I said that I was gonna say 4 reasons, but I changed my mind. I'm making it 5. Something we love about Au Pair Butterfly is that they really, really emphasize the beauty and importance of community, which is why we work together. If you're going through Au Pair Butterfly as the agency, you're automatically an APOP member, which means that you're automatically invited to all of our events. We have events almost every week, or we try to at least, and so the fact that Au Pair Butterfly au pairs are automatically in our community just makes our community all the more bigger and brighter and amazing. We love the fact that their au pairs come from all over the world, and so we really work together to establish and to foster that sense of community, which Au Pair Butterfly really, really finds important, because while being an au pair in your host family relationship is important and amazing, if you don't have that outside life, excuse me, if you don't have that outside life and you don't have your social activities and you're establishing your own personal life, it can be really hard and isolating. So that's something that really we try to push au pairs to do, that Au Pair Butterfly tries to push au pairs to do, which we really value and appreciate, and another great reason to go through this agency. And with that said, those are all of my tips or points and reasons, and I hope this video really helped clarify why you should choose an agency, if that is something that you're thinking about. Again, it really depends on who you are. It depends on your personality. Going through an agency is not for everyone. It's not something that I would ever force upon anyone. But yeah, I think that it's just good to know and be informed about all of those reasons. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up so we can make more like it, and give it a comment down below. And I will see you in the APOP community, or on this YouTube channel again, or in my next video. Who knows? See you soon. Bye. Ciao.